on the beat.
Another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me? Knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Man, woman, and children. Sun, moon, and stars. Everything that exists has to coexist within. Like I said, another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me? Yo, top of the top, top of the top, top of the top. Appreciate y'all for pulling up in the building. If anybody can hear me crystal clear, let me get a dice cube or something with the emoji if I can break it down. To the people that's in here with that roll call, you dig what I'm saying? 16 people in the building, I see, but we only got 9 likes. So you know what that means, y'all. For the people, 18 people in the building, we only got 9 likes. So I need that to be tied like shoes. You understand what I'm saying to you? And come on out the bushes, y'all. You ain't see what I just played? Spread love is the Brooklyn way. Mount Vernon, I appreciate you for hitting me with the dice cubes. Let me know everything is okay with the audio, the AUDIO. Let me get into the motherfucking roll call record. We got Mount Vernon in the building. Mount Vernon Raises in the building. We got Only Child in the building. She said, Dice, I've been trying to join the membership and I'm having a hard time. Yo, you want to hear something funny, Only Child? FTC Vice just asked me, yo, Dice, how the fuck do you join your membership? Mount Vernon is going to have to tell somebody. He's going to have to come up here on the stage and talk. I swear to God, I don't even know how to do that myself. That is fucked up, y'all. But I'm going to look into it right quick. But I appreciate you, though. I appreciate that. We got Always a Queen up in the building. The godmother is here. We got Big Hank McCoy, the content sector. I told you, Hank. I told you, Hank. We got Dutch Noble in the building. We got Dutch in the building. We got AP in the building. 2 L's up, DCEP for life. You already know that. You know what I'm saying? Brooklyn is in the building. We got AP from the old East New Yorkers in the building. I appreciate y'all for pulling up, man. Yeah! And Artie's voice. Oh, matter of fact, speaking of Artist Morrison, somebody better get Artist Morrison in the damn building. That's the funniest little nigga on YouTube. Shout out to Wax AP. He did a live yesterday. This afternoon. So I'm catching on a live at the job. I'm sitting up at the job listening to the shit. I said, shout out to Big Wax AP, Artist Morrison in the chat. Boy, that nigga Artist said, oh, what you want, some smoke, Big Dice? That nigga said, what you want, some smoke or something? Yo, that nigga had me laughing so hard. Miss Pam, I see you in the building. Now River is here. Artist Morrison, that's my word. That nigga said, Dice got an ashtray full of roaches. Yo, I laughed so fucking hard today at work. They're like, what the fuck is wrong with you, Dice? Because I got my headphones on, so they don't see what I'm watching or whatever. That nigga Artist said, Dice got a motherfucking ashtray full of roaches. He said, yo, I'll never see that nigga with a full split. Always a Queen, Hank McCoy. Even Only a Child, Mount Vernon Raised, I know it. Miss Pam, I know you seen it. How many times have y'all seen me just light a spliff at the beginning of the show? So this goes out to Artist Morrison. You see this right here, Artist? You see that big blood clot spliff, my you? What do you mean? Bomba clot. Ja! Rastafari. Yo, Dutch, the nigga said I got an ashtray full of roaches. Yo, I laughed so fucking hard. That shit had me laughing at the job. Yo, so help me God. Come on, Mount Vernon. Talk to him and tell him what it is. You dig what I'm saying? See that Mount Vernon said a lot. Always a Queen said a lot. Yo, Artist, get up in here. Yeah! But you know, that's the bro. I fucks with Artists. I don't give a fuck how much he get on my nerves. That little nigga just remind me of my cousin. So I think God sent Artists around me, y'all, because he acts, God bless the dead, he acts just like my cousin, y'all. And sometimes it bothers me because when my cousin used to be trying to reach out to me and talk to me about certain stuff, you know what I'm saying? El Plaga, salute, beloved. I used to just like push it off. That's why I'm so funny now when people be like, yo, Dice, can I talk to you? Yo, Dice, can I get something? Can I talk to you about something? I'm the first one to be like, talk to me, man. Because my little cousin killed himself. You dig what I'm saying? I'm not saying he killed himself because I didn't talk to him, but he had so many things that was going on in his life. And I was the only one, like my aunt said, that he really looked forward to seeing at times. You dig what I'm saying? So when I moved down here from New York, he's always around me and stuff like that. But he used to be just doing some of the weirdest stuff. But damn, I miss him so much. That's why I think Artist was sent to me by Allah. I'm dead serious. Oh, yeah, I got good news, y'all. I got good news for y'all. Because I know y'all not hating. You know, even Only Child. Matter of fact, she getting 10 seconds. Chief Red, I see you in the building. Where the fuck did she put that at? Only Child is getting 10 seconds. I know she said something slick. She just got to say something slick with her mean ass. Hold on, let me find out what she said. I remember what she said. She said some slick shit. She said it's 7 o'clock somewhere in the world. She says, oh, there it is. It's 7 p.m. somewhere in the world. That's why your ass just got 10 seconds right here in the Big Dice Chronicles. Can you dig it? My man, Chief Red said, Elizabeth, New Jersey in the house. Salute, Dice. If anyone wants to become a member, click the join button. Then click which option you want, and then the password entry should pop up. Copy. Thank you for that. Thank you for that, Chief, because I'm not going to lie to y'all. I didn't even know. So anybody that wants to join the membership, you got to click the join button, then click which option you want, then the password entry should pop up. I appreciate you for that. Thank you, beloved. But let me tell y'all what happened to me today at work right quick before I get into this work. You know, black people, when they start calling you, when your supervisor and stuff call you to the side, you dig what I'm saying? And be like, yo, come here, I need to talk to you. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, yo, I don't talk to people like that. I don't bother nobody like that. What the fuck is this nigga calling me to the side for? Check this out, y'all. I should have known it wasn't nothing crazy because he was like, yo, Big Dice, let me holler at you for a minute. So I pulls over to him. I'm like, yo, Jay, what up, my nigga? He was like, yo, Dice, you busting your ass, man. He said, let me tell you something. I'm not making you wait no 90 days to get your motherfucking raise. He said, I'm about to give you a $3 raise right now, man. I said, oh, shit. That's not all of the raises I can get, but he just told me that. I felt so good today, you know what I'm saying? Alhamdulillah, like certain times, like sometimes I'll be thinking about certain things and I'll be wondering sometimes, did I do this right? If I did that right, that didn't even have nothing to do with the world. That's just with life. And that was just a reassurance from the Most High. Because when he pulled me to the side, he was like, yo, Dice, let me holler at you. I said, yo, Jason, what's up? Yo, Yak, salute. He was like, yo, man. He said, number one, how old are you again, Dice? I'm like, I'm 51. I'll be 52 September the 10th. He was like, ain't no way in hell you 51 and you outworking these young boys. He said, it's no way in hell you stacking these boxes and getting these motherfucking orders out quicker than these young boys. I had 750 motherfucking boxes stacked on that motherfucking pallet and sent out. And I started early this morning, but I wasn't in the back till about 7:30, 8 o'clock. But from 8 o'clock to 11:30, I had 750 boxes sent out. You dig? And he said, if your ass is 51 and these little niggas is 23 and 25 and 27 and 32, he said, and you moving faster than that? I said, when I put my headphones on, I just get into a zone. I don't be worrying about what nobody else doing. I'm worrying about what I'm doing. Even the dude with the jack driver that be coming to get my pallets, he was like, yo, Dice, slow down. I said, I can't slow down when I'm in my groove. You dig what I'm saying? Because I got that motion. I got that motion. You dig what I'm saying? So that was something that made me feel kind of good today. I said I shit out with my great peoples. You dig what I'm saying? But it's back to this content. Shout out to 050 China Brim. Shout out to Harlem Legend. Shout out to Jai Ace TV. Shout out to Zeke Black and Feed the Wolves. You dig what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all get over there, man. Dog Soldier. Make sure you get over. Hank McCoy's in the building. Make sure y'all get over there and subscribe to them good people. You dig what I'm saying? All jokes aside. And shout out to China Brim and Miss Miyagi. If y'all didn't see what went down yesterday when Miss Miyagi took him out, yo, China, when he put on a motherfucking suit, the nigga clean up pretty good, y'all. Go to Miss Miyagi page and check out the beautiful motherfucking setting that she set up for him. Yo, I love that woman for loving on my man like that. I'm dead ass serious, man. I'm dead ass serious because I know what it is. You know what I'm saying? To go through so much bullshit and then finally that one just pop up like, holy smokes, Batman. And they deserve each other because I've never seen China laugh like that. I've never seen China smile the way he smiles with Miss Miyagi. And I just love the chemistry that they have for each other. I appreciate that. My man, the Buffett said, the GOAT said, Big Dice, you're a young 51. Keep it up, brother. It's The Rock. That's a fact. Yak said that nigga was sharp as a motherfucker. I'm not going to front. That nigga was Versace head to toe. And believe it or not, y'all, he had that goddamn hat on. That hat go with anything. And he had the R. Kelly Versace shoes on. He had the Step in the Name of Loves on. Keisha, girl, I see you in the building. That nigga was sharp. Miss Miyagi, she looked it beautiful. All jokes aside, they looked at like they was going to some type of black tie affair. I am not going to front. Them motherfuckers compliment each other, and I love that shit. I really, really appreciate how she treats him, man, and how he treats her because we fucked up. We don't even be knowing what the fuck to do sometimes. And you got to see the skit when Miss Miyagi told China to put on his Superman drawers. Yo, let me tell y'all something. If you go to the shit, China said, you want me to put on them Superman drawers? We put them Superman drawers on. She was like, yeah, baby, put them Superman drawers on. That shit had me laughing so motherfucking hard. He said, yo, Dice, the young people at my job so lazy, they don't even open the door walking and they wait till somebody else arrives and have them open it for them. That's fucked up, man. That's fucked up, man. But I ain't gonna front, though. Like I heard one of the old timers say, some of these young motherfuckers is just so lazy, they don't even want to work. You could pay these motherfuckers to sleep. You can give them a job sleeping. Them motherfuckers will get up and leave. They will wake up and leave. I ain't gonna do this shit because they just know that it's a job. You know what I'm saying? And Artist Morrison, if you're watching, since you said I got an ashtray full of roaches, yo, that shit had me laughing so hard the day I needed that shit. Artist Morrison, he said, yo, Big Dice, bro, he said, but let me tell you something. That nigga ain't never lit a full spliff. He said, yo, that nigga got an ashtray full of joints. Yo, that shit made me laugh, yo. That's a cold-blooded fact. But let's get back to this content. I got some shit for your asses tonight. Smash that motherfucking like button. Smash that motherfucking like button because I'm telling you, share this live because this the one. This the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is content. I'm going to talk about 5 enemies. Some people going to get upset. City Bam, I see you. I'm going to talk about 5 enemies that you probably don't even know is right in front of you, right next to you. Yo, Artist, where you at? I'm lighting the spliff. Like I said, I'm going to talk about 5 enemies tonight that really usually be right in our faces that we ignore. You see it got Big Dice one-on-one, and I already told y'all I'm Sharon McLeod's son. You dig what I'm saying? So before we get into this motherfucking work, shout out to Jaffe. You dig what I'm saying? Because you know me. Every day I'm trying to do this. I'm just trying to be a better me. You understand what I'm saying to you? FTC Vice, I see you in the building. Let's rock.
I really don't believe these niggas can fuck with me. My time. Now. Niggas gotta be drunk.
Told myself when I get home, then I'ma take the streets.
Right.
Looking in the mirror, this a better me.
Yeah.
Like self-care, I'm making time for me. I know these niggas mad cause they can't fuck with me. Right. Prove me you love you, now you stuck with me.
Real.
Don't goof around cause it's no luck with me. Show me you love you, now you stuck with me.
Real.
You know I'm real, can put your trust in me.
Yeah.
Try to make them get my vision, I'ma paint it. Move dangerous, cocaine V is white painted. Move cautious, the niggas call it scared, I call it smart. They too tough, they thought it couldn't happen, now you shot. I talk truth, I jumped off the step, I'm a different stoop. Star Wars, gun in the mask, boy a different troop. Yeah, picture niggas playing around with Rose's son. Have my youngin' light them up, I get you rolled in one. They ain't talking about money, these niggas talking light. Sitting on a brick and a half, I make a move tonight. Yeah, bucket low like I'm a fisherman. No money, I just give her the ride.
Clarice, I see you, girl.
Yeah, she turning Mimi when she up there. Love her when I touch there. She can't get enough, oh yeah. I'm the nigga you call when your man bugging. That's right, gon' cry on my shoulders. I know we fucking sound foul, but she been wanting to get a pussy up. And yeah, it's a good enough reason to get a pussy up.
Let's go.
I told myself when I get home, then I'ma take the streets. Looking in the mirror, this a better me. Like self-care, I'm making time for me. I know these niggas mad cause they can't fuck with me. Right, prove me you love you, now you stuck with me. Don't goof around cause it's no luck with me. Show me you love you, now you stuck with me. You know I'm real, could put your trust in me.
Shout out to Joff, man. Shout out to Joff. We got Barlow in the building. Ball salute, beloved. I see you. I got a good one for him today. Not the 7 sins. This is 5 enemies. Ooh, I don't think y'all ready for this one. This one right here gonna shake up the boat. You better make sure you got your goddamn life preserver on for this one, baby. And I hope you ain't on that Staten Island ferry because that Hudson River is dirty, man. Oh, yeah. And my man Mount Vernon Ray said, if anybody's in the area, let me put it up what he said. He said he's giving away a 17-month-old female German Shepherd. If anyone local is looking for one, he said he's giving it away, and that's a great dog. They actually say the German Shepherd is one of, like, if not the smartest dog in the fucking world. All jokes aside, if not the smartest dog in the fucking world. Hey, Bunny! We got the motherfucking YouTube version of Miss LA in the building, Mrs. Bunny. Something in my heart, something in my heart has got me hooked on you. I remember that song back in the days came out, y'all. That song came on in the motherfucking club. You turn your oven away, and there's no reason I can tell you better. That shit right there was one of the fierest fucking songs in the world. I know I'm just fucking with you, Bunny. But you do sound like that when you cursing the motherfucker out. When you get bougie and you start cursing the motherfucker out, yeah, you sound like a, yeah. That's a fact. But let me put it on, y'all. We got some work to talk about tonight. 5 enemies that might be right in front of your face, and you probably know it. You know what? A lot of you motherfuckers know it. You just ignore it. Shout out to my man DS1. Sheep stay sleep. If y'all, that boy cooking, man. That man cooking. He must have been the plug when he was younger. That man cooking over there, man, and Sheep stay sleep, man. He did an episode tonight talking about, should the stepfather be considered as a simp? Why is the stepfather not respected as he should be? God. I'm at work listening to this shit going, whoo. Yo, Tribe, I see you in the building. Salute. He said, why is the stepfather not respected the way he's supposed to? Come on, fellas. Why is the stepfather not as celebrated as he's supposed to be? Stepfather is the one that's helping to raise your child that you physically created. The stepfather is helping to raise the son or daughter or sons or daughters that you physically created. Ain't that something? And he made a hell of a point, because some of the stuff that he was saying made me think about me and certain things that I've been through. He said, yo, how come instead of trying to worry about who your ex-girl is sleeping with, you're not more concerned in doing the investigation on who she's with? How many times he been arrested? What is he into? What is his dislike? What is his likes? Does he have a job? Is he a drug dealer? Is he a thief? Is he a pedophile? You see, Clarice said they should be respected. Tribe said no fathers are celebrated in today's society. Yak said, Dice, go look at the one I did. Ask the question. It's the difference between a dad and a father. It's a cold-blooded fact, brother. It's a cold-blooded fact. Word up. Many different situations. I already know, F. Think about it. The stepfather. You want to fight him because he's getting all that loving that you used to be getting. You thinking about the sex, the extra things or the extra curriculum activities that happen in that bedroom. That's running through your mind. Well, why are you not worrying about your child? Why, when you call, you're not calling to speak to your child, but you want to talk to her about who she's with? See what Clarice said? She said, I never knew my father, but I love my stepfather because he was the only man that was there. Bunny said, Y'all don't notice that? I said this before in one of my shows. It seems like the father don't never want to come around until she be like, next time you come to my house, would you call first? What you mean would I call first? Because I got a friend, I got a man, and I don't want you to come over here when he's here without letting me know that you're on your way. And if you are coming, I need you to come pick up your child or your children and leave because we are no longer together. Keisha said, stepfathers are sometimes the only one a child knows. But you know what? He broke down some great. I'm not going to take his work. I want y'all to go check this out. The reason why I thought about it, because he said, you should be trying to build a rapport with the stepfather. Because the official stepfather is going to make sure you always see your child. Even if you a piece of shit. That has nothing to do with how that child feels about you. Dog Soldier, salute. Damn, Bunny said, I can't trust no one around my son, not even his dad. See what Clarice said? Back in the days, remember? That's your Uncle Terry. Say hi to your Uncle Terry. Hey, Uncle Terry. Bunny said, grown people be jealous of kids. Well, I ain't going to take his word. Make sure y'all get over there and go see that. Make sure y'all go see that. Shine, I see you in the building. Yo, shout out to you and Miss Miyagi, man. Nigga, you wore that motherfucking suit yesterday, nigga. You wore that goddamn suit, nigga. And you wore them R. Kelly slippers, nigga. I don't know how you got that hat to go with that goddamn Versace suit, but that shit was fire, nigga. Yo, let me tell you something. I almost burned my shirt watching that motherfucking short. The nigga China said, you want me to put on the Superman drawers? Yo, that shit had me laughing so fucking hard. I told China, I said, yo, you and Miss Miyagi get to doing y'all motherfucking shorts and bugging out and laughing, y'all gonna blow because it's organic. It's natural, beautiful love, man. I ain't never seen China smile like that in my life. That man, you can see him smile. He used to be doing some sinister shit like on 050, but I've really watched him smile now. God damn it, if that woman ain't loving him, man, and if he ain't loving her, man, y'all can learn a lot from them two. Like I said, I don't play with my moms, but Miss Miyagi got a lot of characteristics like my mother. Because my mother helped change my father. Let me explain something. Let me rephrase that. She didn't help change my father. She helped my pops grow the fuck up. My pops had a situation with a previous wife before my mom's. He had 3 children with her. The lady and them used to be going through crazy shit. And then when my moms and my pops got together, his ex-wife went crazy. And I remember one night my pops wanted to whoop her out. The way she spoke to my moms on the phone, my pops was getting dressed. He said, I'm about to go kill this bitch. And my motherfucking moms, I heard her saying, just pray for her. My mother said some of the smoothest shit to him, and it stroked his ego so bad it fucked him up. He just sat down. She was like, nigga, if I was to lose you, I would want to fight for you. So I could imagine what she going through. My mom's had an answer for everything. But y'all do me a favor and go over to DS1. Please subscribe. Please go over there and subscribe to DS1. That boy is cooking. But we're going to get into this show I got lined up for y'all tonight. I'm glad y'all here. So 27 people in the building. If you can, do me a favor, hit that like button. If you don't like it, hit the dislike button and just leave me a comment letting me know what didn't you like, and I'll try to make it better on the next show. That's a fact. I got to respect your opinion, whether it's good or bad. But I'm telling you something. This right here going to be some work. 5 enemies that's right in front of our fucking face. I'm going to show them to you right now. I'm going to show you the 5 enemies that's in my face. But before I show you the 5 enemies that's in my face, I'm going to show you something I put on my community board today. China hit it up too, because this is a fact. Check this out. This generation ain't for real niggas. Ain't for good niggas. And it ain't for clean niggas. But it's for corny niggas, fraud niggas, and dirty niggas and clowns. So me personally, I bow out gracefully. Let's go.
You can't play both sides, you niggas gotta choose. Niggas out here being tough until they make the news. Mama said her son ain't hurt nobody. The street said her son was catching plenty bodies. If you accept these charges, then please hold. In every hood, it was a nigga that was tough, and he still told. Like, what I gotta do to make you niggas rhyme? Like, I'm ready to kill when it come to minds. I'm cautious. I'm dealing with more sticks than a porcupine. Quill spines, whatever you wanna call them. Yeah, plus my little mama, she a trap queen. Doggy when she mixed with that Fetty, give him a wop lean. It was a whole lot of cars when there was stimmies round. We going over a year and half you niggas down. Hold these expensive clothes like was that smart? Now they uploading their clothes on the Poshmark. Switch, baby, careful with this. I mean, this bitch sharp. One across, one down the middle, look like a chrome heart. Damn, I'm always outside. I'm like, hi from who? Bout to put your car on skates. You think you sliding through? I help build my niggas. This ain't Legos. Protect the fan by any means. I be Diego. Yeah, tiger to you niggas. I'm an animal. It's a jungle where I'm from. What y'all wanna do? You can't play both sides. You niggas gotta choose. Niggas out here being tough until they make the news. Mama said her son ain't hurt nobody. The street said her son was catching plenty bodies. If you accept these charges, then please hold. In every hood, it was a nigga that was tough, but he still told.
I ain't gonna be ready for this one. This the one that's gonna shake your motherfucking boots, y'all. This the one that's gonna shake your motherfucking boots. 5 enemies that's right in front of our faces. Y'all ready for it? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. These are the 5 enemies that be right in our faces every motherfucking day. Every day. We're gonna break them down individually. Number 1 is your family. Number 2 is your relationship. Number 3 is your friends. Number 4 is your co-workers. Number 5 is your associates. We're going to break it down from the bottom to the top. Or should we break it down from the top to the bottom? I'm going to let y'all feel like, if y'all feel as though we should break it down from the top to the bottom, put the 1 in the chat. If you think we should do it from the bottom, starting with the associates up to the top, put the 2 in the chat. Because I'm telling you, this is going to be the work. I don't think y'all ready for this one. So we going from family. We starting off with family, or we starting off with your associates? Y'all both put a 1. Forgive me. I'm smoking some lemon cherry gumbo. I don't even remember what the fuck I said. Should I do the top or the bottom? But which one we do? Family is the deadliest to me. Top. He said family. That's a fact. We going to the top. We going at the top. That's a cool. We starting with family. Let me tell you something about your family. Starting with family. You got family that love you. You got family that appreciate your accomplishments. And you got family that hates you too. You got family that hates you because of accomplishments or things that you may have achieved in your life that they feel as though you don't deserve. You got family members that hate you because you got a good job. You got family members that hate you because you got a good car. Matter of fact, you got family members that hate you because you got a car. You got family members that hate you because you got a driver's license. Y'all don't believe that, do you? You got family members that will hate you because you got a driver's license. Dog Soldier said, I don't let words enslave my mind anymore. Family can mean everything or it can mean nothing. You know, your family, if you have a child, before one of your female family members, ladies, if you have a child, before one of your female family members do, you know they'll hate you for that? Yo, ladies, do you know if you get married before some of the other females in your family that's older, they'll hate you for that? Do you know your family will hate you for your shape? Do you know your family will hate you for your intelligence? Your family will hate you for your goddamn credit score. Let me tell you something about your family. They'll hate you because you got somebody in your life that won't let them take advantage of you and manipulate you anymore just because of the word family. You know, that family member that always needs you to do something for them, that family member that always needs somewhere to stay, that family member that always need a ride, that family member that always wants you to come get them because they're going through something with somebody that they're with. Dog, you already know you my brother from another mother. You already know that shit. That's a fact, y'all. That's a fact. Yak said, a harsh reality most of us don't like to admit. Family does not mean blood. Blood does not make you family. Sometimes it make you an enemy. See, I don't think blood makes you motherfucking family. I think loyalty does. I was taught that a long time ago. I was taught that loyalty makes you family. You got family members that's going to be dead loyal to you. That'll take a bullet for you. That'll go to jail for you. But then you got family members that'll line your ass up for that bullet and send your ass straight to motherfucking jail because they feel as though that you're more intriguing. People gravitate to you more. He said, I had to isolate from a lot of my family for a while for so many reasons. I'm kind of there now. Clarice said, facts, dog. Soldier, I'm with you. She said, blood is not thicker than water because it's not. But your family will give you some of the stupidest and dumbest advice ever. Because you know why? They want you to come back and depend on them. You got some mothers that's not going to love you, ladies, because y'all got a man that love you more than your father loved their mother. Ladies, you're going to have some mothers that's going to hate you because you got one man to be interested with you. You got one man that stuck by you. You got one man that wants to be with you for the rest of his life. She couldn't accomplish that. Do you know dying unmarried to some women can drive them crazy? Let me tell you something about the men on the family side. Yo, fellas, your family will get you jammed up in some shit. It'll get you fucked up. Your family will come get you and be like, yo, cuz, these niggas is always fucking with me. But they won't tell you what you really did to make these niggas always fuck with you. Sometimes they purposely come to get you to let you be the sacrificial lamb. When it comes to doing business with your family, make sure you choose the right person to do business with in your family. Because if they feel as though you're more impressionable than they are, they're going to strategically find a way to eliminate you out the motherfucking equation. Not before the motherfucking revenue starts coming in, though. Not before the revenue starts coming in. The revenue got to start coming in first. Before that, y'all going to be side by side on my piano, Paul McCartney and Michael Jackson. Paul McCartney and Michael Jackson, side by side on my piano, keyboard. Oh, Lord. The minute you get that money, no more weed. No more weed. Only Child said, family is a people of existence with love and loyalty being spread accordingly, or a bloodline that can be left behind. That's a fact. Your school teacher shit. Talk. Let me find out you're a school teacher on the low. Family. Family will make you do things because of their fears and their insecurities. Family will be the same one that can teach you and raise you off of selfishness. Knowing that, check this out, because they're alone, male or female, and nobody's going to put up with their bullshit, check this out, and they don't want to die alone, they're going to make you do the same things they did to people, for you won't have no motherfucking body, but you will always be there for them. Boy, some people going to get mad tonight. Some people going to get mad tonight. Fuck it, they always get mad at me. They got some parents that had golden opportunities to be happy. Check this out now. They got some parents, hey Mimi. They got some parents that had golden opportunities to be happy with people. But because of their attitude and their diseased mind of selfishness, it pushed people away. It pushed people away. And then every time they push somebody away, the only person that they had to talk to or be in comfort with is their children. Is their children. Clarice said, that's me, Dice, jumping at the window and find out after the fact they did some shit. See that? See that? See that? See that? See that? Them family members. You see what them family members will do? There are fathers that are jealous of their sons. There are fathers that are jealous of their sons because they know they're gonna create a different legacy than they were able to. We here, Bob. There are mothers that are in competition with their daughters. When you see them mothers that's being in clubs alongside their daughters, that's competition right there. That's competition right there. Because when we was coming up, we didn't party with our parents like that. If it was a family event, a bunch of us, the children, the cousins, the kids, we were all in a specific part of the house. We never, ever was involved with where the parents was, because you might have seen somebody fucking with that booger sugar. You might have seen a parent smoking on that motherfucking ooh-wee. You might have seen a parent consuming alcohol. These are things that responsible parents made sure they instilled when they had parties inside the home. Remember how they used to put the fear of us? One of you motherfuckers come out this room, everybody in the room gonna get their ass beat. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that? And the reason why they did that is because they didn't want us to see certain things. Because let me explain something to you. Our addictions were created because of Because of curiosity of things we saw our parents doing. How many people in here caught their parents fucking? Oh, shit. Y'all gonna get upset now. How many people in here, let me see the dice cubes, caught their parents fucking? Or caught their parent or one of their parents having sex with a loved one? Me too, Hank. Me too, Hank. Just fuck me up. Ah! Me too, Yak. FTC said, what? Dog Soldier said, I think I did. Hank said he had to have laser surgery after that. But check this out. After you caught your parents fucking, what did you want to do? Keish, the only one. Keish is blessed. But she come from a different family, y'all. You heard what she said. She said, I'm glad that's one trauma I have not received. Look at that. My Caucasian sister said, I experienced that's fucked up family dynamics and also the full of hate attacks from my husband's family. Crazy shit. See that? See? I can't give you 10 seconds because you just pulled it out of my head. But that's another thing. Your family is going to hate who you love, especially if they can't control you no more. See, I'm going to tell you how I started smoking weed and drinking. I'm going to tell you how. Going to my uncles and aunts' parties, and I was always the curious one. I got to go to the motherfucking bathroom. You don't notice when we was walking through that living room when our family was partying, they had that red light on. You smelt that funny aroma. That was that marijuana. Then you seen the little piles of cocaine. Maybe it was only me. Then you seen the cans of beer. Then you seen the cigarettes. You notice how, because you supposed to be going to the motherfucking bathroom, but I ain't have to go to the motherfucking bathroom. I was being nosy. I don't know about y'all. I was being nosy. Now check this out. The whole time in the bathroom, my mind is running crazy. Like, what the fuck did I just see? Because as kids, we don't understand shit. Huh? We don't understand shit. So what I'm doing is telling myself in the bathroom, now when I walk through the living room and my aunts and my uncles is in there, I got to do something to make me be able to take a photographic memory in my head because it was too fast. Because, you know, our parents be, come on. Hurry up. What you looking at? Stay out of people's business. Go ahead. Did you say you got to use the bathroom? That's how I grew up. But this time I paid attention. And then when I spent the night at my cousin's cribs or my mom's and them had parties, who did y'all leave to clean up the living room? Because y'all was too tired from partying the night before. So this is what it was. I give you $10, but that living room and that dining room better be spotless. Y'all ain't had your family bribe you with no money? Mimi said, oh, they were on his ass first, jealous because my husband was taking care of his moms while their offsprings don't give a fuck about, oh, you're going to make me get into what I was talking about tonight. Dog Soldier said he knew it was real when he found the oak grinder. He was in the 9th and 10th grade. Yak said, yo, Dice, I found a whole trash bag of weed filled to the Crown Royal bag, took it to school, maybe 3rd or 4th grade, and said I was a drug dealer. We used to leave at lunch for 12 because we were scared to smoke it. But let me tell you something. I wasn't scared because let me explain something to you. My mother and my aunts and them told us we had to dump out all them ashtrays. Y'all don't remember what was in them ashtrays? Joints, roaches, cigarettes. So since my moms and my aunts and them is tired because we up early in the morning because we kids, it's 8:30, 9 o'clock. They're going to be in the bed to 1 or 2 o'clock. So what we doing? Now we thinking we grown, we lighting them cigarettes and it's giving us that buzz. Instant high. Because of things we saw our parents do. Then our parents always gave us allowance. So what we did on the way to school, you know, they were selling loose leaves. They was 10 cents. Now we grown. I'm going to get my own loose leaf. Yo, you smoke weed? Yeah, I smoke weed. I smoke weed too. Now we going to get our own weed. It's like I said, whatever we saw our parents do, this was made us want to do it. We seen our parents go to work. One day, I want to be just like you, Dad. I want to be just like you, Ma. But if we seen them gangsters, I want to still be like you. I had a mother and a father and a grandmother and grandfather that was going to work every day busting their ass for what appeared to be nothing, it seemed like. I had an uncle that go outside and walk around with jury on his motherfucking neck and call people, duty picker and dookie lip and all that type of shit $1 a day. Damn, I want to be like you. Then I tell you, your family will fuck you up. Ain't that what we talking about? Family? That could be an enemy to you right in front of your face. You see what Miss Mimi said? Her husband was the only one that was taking care of his mother, but he had siblings. I could imagine Miss Mimi telling him, why you always have to do X, Y, Z and break your neck? Why you not getting no motherfucking rest? Why doesn't this one have to do it? And he says, that's my mother. But as men, sometimes we forget that's your woman. Like ladies, sometimes you be like, that's my mom's, that's my father. But what about your man? Isn't the life of cycle for people to grow up, experience things in life, hopefully find a mate, and live happily ever after, like they say in them books? You know, you got family members that are purposely make situations arouse because they know you love them, that'll call you out your bed 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. That was nothing. They don't even know what they're doing to destroy your relationship. All they saying is, that's my baby. Y'all don't wonder sometimes why certain parents separated? And you notice sometimes the parent that we stay with never finds or never rekindles, or maybe is the parent that finds the next person and it seems like the relationship is remarkable. You notice there's always one parent out of both of them that always happens to be alone. Why is that? Selfishness. And the one that's usually alone is the one that always tries to poison a child's head with, your mother did this or your father did that. But for some reason, they never talk about what they did. They got some mothers that tell their daughters, if a nigga ain't got no money, he don't get no loving. You got some fathers out there telling their sons, women ain't shit. Fuck them as you can. They're all liars. They're all pieces of shit. They're all hoes. They're all sluts because of what he went through and because of what he experienced and what because your father interpreted. But your father and your mother never tells you what they did. See, I know this because I went through this conversation with my mother when her and my pops broke up. When I was grown enough to talk to her like, yo, what you do? She's like, you really want to hear the question? You really want to answer? You really want to talk about this? I said, yeah, I really want to talk about this. What did you do? She said, I was the first woman to ever love him. So he treated me the worst. Did I take her word for it? Not at first. I ain't gonna lie to you. But I should have known there was some truth to it because she said she was the first woman to love him, but he treated her the worst, and she automatically started crying. She couldn't talk no more. I should have knew that was real right there, especially when it come to us. But what I did is I called my pops. Yo, what happened with you and my moms? Now listen to this shit. What happened with you and my moms, my nigga? Well, you know, your grandfather and them, they didn't like me. Me and your uncle, we was always fighting because what the fuck that got to do with me? You can't even tell me what happened with you and my mother that made you walk away from me. Tell me she disrespected you. Tell me she was a hoe. Tell me you caught her fucking somebody. This is the conversation me and my pops having. You know what this nigga said to me? He said, yo, man, I ain't never met a woman that loved me like your mother. My mother ain't loved me like your mother. So I asked him, what happened? To this day, you know my pops can't answer that question. I'm not talking about the man that raised me, Ronald Young. That's my father. That's my dad. I'm talking about the man that biologically created me. My dad's name is Ronald Young. Even though he didn't biologically bring me to this world, that was the nigga, man. That's my pops. I'm talking about the man that my mother trusted to help create me. That's my father. Look just like him. But he couldn't answer why he walked away from me. Ain't that some shit? Ain't that some shit? Do you know what that shit did to me? Give me a second, Yak. That shit made me cold towards the world. And it made me say, if I was to ever have a child, he'd never feel the way I felt. That's why I'm so glad when my son got of age and he asked me, like, what happened with you and my moms? Because that question is coming back. I was so proud of him to understand what I was saying. And what I told him was, when me and your mother met, we were children. When me and your mother met, we were children. AP, I see you. I said, when me and your mother met, she was wearing Guess jeans and Jordans. I was wearing Guess jeans, Etonics, 40 below Timberlands. I said, when me and your mother got together, your mother was one of the most popular females in my high school. At that time, I was one of the most popular young men in my high school. Rest in peace to Frank Mickens, Boys and Girls High School. Fulton and Utica, A-Train. If anybody know about the high, legendary. I said, when I was a child and I met your mother, we didn't meet because we were attracted to each other. Me and my son mothers met because me and my DCEP compadres was running around robbing people. And we happened to be walking up Schenectady and Herkimer, and she was across the street. True story. True story. She had on a pair of salt and pepper, big door knocker earrings. She had a Cuban link on, and she had a Mickey Mouse head chain, 10-carat jewelry, shit from downtown back in the days. My man saw that shit and said, I'm going to get her. Kenneth, salute. I said, I'm going. I said, y'all can't rob her. My man Mark said, what you mean we can't rob her? I said, Joe, I like Shorty. Did I ever try to talk to her? Nope. Did she ever try to talk to me? The same thing I'm telling y'all, if it's not word for word, this is what I told my son. I ran across the street and grabbed her and hugged her. She was like, what up, Dice? I said, Joe, my mans want to rob you, yo. Act like you fuck with me. By the time Mark and them got across the street to me, they circled. I said, yo, this is my little homegirl, man. I really dig her style. She was like, Dice, what up with your friends? And that's why she didn't get robbed that day. Ironically, when we was walking up Schenectady, she was going to the right to Albany Projects to a girl named Althea that stayed in 162. My man Mark lived in 180. Althea was my man Mark, right hand man, sister. When she seen me in school 2 days later, she said, I wanted to thank you for that. And she was like, yo, why you never try to talk to me? And I said, tell you the truth, I didn't think you would fuck with me. And then we wound up exchanging phone numbers. When I first met my son's mother, I didn't know certain things that had transpired in her life. She was 16 years old, staying in Albany Projects with one of her homegirls that had Section 8. That's the first thing that somebody need to pay attention to. Why is a 16-year-old child staying with an 18-year-old child? And the only reason why that child has her apartment is because she already has 2 kids. When I met her, she was like, yo, me and my moms went through some bullshit. I'm not going back to her house. Me being young and not really having the knowledge of self that I had to ask certain questions. What's going on with you and your moms? Why are you not going home? I ain't do none of that. Come to find out she went through some real horrific things pertaining to her mother and her stepfather. So her innocence actually was taken away from her way before I met her. So me personally, I was just a facade. Like my son's mother was the first person that told me, yo, Dice, Damon, I thought you was too good to be true. That's the first person that said that to me. When me and her dealt, we was together for like about 4.5, 5 years. And then my son came. But between them 4.5, 5 years, like I told my son, I said, me and your moms used to really go through some wild situations because of her jealousy, because of my temper, and because I didn't really know how to understand certain things that she was going through and why she was at defense the way she was. So by the time she got pregnant, we were separated. It broke my heart to tell my son this. By the time that she got pregnant, we were separated. Dex, salute. Black Cuddy, salute. My mother found out that my son's mother was pregnant before I did. I was in Syracuse on Midland and Solana doing my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And the crackhead where we used to be at her crib was like, yo, your mom said to call her as an emergency. And when I called my mom's was like, yo, you need to call XYZ. I said, call her for what? I don't even fuck with Shorty. She was like, yo, you need to call her, and hung up. Boom! So I called my son mom's. I'm like, yo, what up? You was looking for me? She just started crying. I said, what's wrong with you? She was like, I'm pregnant. I said, is it mine? Me and her was not together. And me and her had a vicious argument over a dude that she had knew and apparently was dealing with from Far Rockaway. So this is the only reason why I asked the question. I wasn't trying to be disrespectful. And she was like, yeah, that's your fucking son. She knew where I was at. Well, she said, yes, this is your fucking child. She knew where I was at. I said, check this out. I'll be in town in about 2 weeks. When I got back down there, me and her talked. I said, yo, I'm going out of town till you 6 months pregnant. When you get 6 months pregnant, I'm not going back out of town until you have him. The only reason we found out it was a boy because she had a sonogram. My mother, rest in peace, came to the hospital. When he was born, my mother said, hold up, let me look at him right quick. I never forget this. She was like, yeah, he yours. My son's mother started crying. I told all this to my son. My son's mother started crying and was like, Miss McLeod, why would you say that? She said, let me explain something to you. When it comes to our last name, I need to be correct. So now they having a little argument in a hospital room. I swear to God, I can't make this shit up. My mother said, I know he ours. Then my baby mom's was like, well, if that's the case, how you know he yours? My mom's just backed out a picture of me when I was like 10 days old. Ears, everything. Like my ears just fit into my head. But when I was little, I damn near had ears like Dumbo. When she had that little boy, she bust a blood vessel in her eye. And even though me and her wasn't together, I thought about how I felt when my father made me feel as though, quote unquote, I meant nothing to him. This is the reason why I went back around my son's mother. Not because I was in love with her, and not because I wanted to be with her. I wanted to be around my son. And she figured that shit out sooner or later. That's why when we separated, she used him as a pawn. Back to this game I'm about to give y'all. The second one, like I said, my baby mother, your relationships. We talking about 5 enemies that's right in front of your face. Your relationship. The person you choose to lay down with can be very detrimental if you don't know who you laying down with. You can lay down with a chick that can do everything that you thought about and imagined and don't even know when you wake up, it's a gun in your head because you're getting lined up. A lot of us are running around here sleeping with the fucking enemy. If we can't have a conversation, whether it's upsetting or stern, without you disrespecting me or being vulgar, or without me disrespecting you and being vulgar, we're not supposed to be together. At least for that period of time while we're aggravated. I don't think that when people are upset and angry, they should really talk to each other because, like I said, if you're in a relationship with somebody, that's the person that you talk to about everything from high to low, your intricacies. And these is the people that we pillow talk with. Oh, yeah, this about to be the one, man. This about to be the one. We talking about 5 enemies that we don't even know that are enemies. Our relationship. But for everybody that's saying it like that, you know you can be an enemy to your relationship, right? Yeah, it can be her, or ladies, it could be him. But my niggas, you know it could be you. And my sisters, you know it could be you that's the enemy to your own relationship. You know why? Because a lot of us had this fucking bad aura in our head that it's nowhere in hell this person or that person is going to be able to continue to keep us happy like this. It got to be a motherfucking game. Some of us ask ourselves all the time, why does this person love me so much? And your inner self will be done told you they don't love you. They love what you can do for them. They love what comes with you, the benefits. The benefits. Oh, you want your hair done? You know you're going to get, if your hair's $70, $80, you know I'm going to give you $300 because I don't want you around me for a few hours. You know I'm getting to a bag. You don't give a fuck if I'm going to get killed because you know where the stash at. So you're going to let me keep blowing up in you without a condom because you're praying you have my motherfucking child. Because if I play myself and get caught with a woman or you feel as though I'm cheating, you're taking me to child support. Yeah, they're going to get mad tonight, y'all. And then if you catch me cheating, in my mind, on some real G shit, because of all the money I spent on you, you supposed to forgive me. I don't give a fuck if you hurting or you upset or you're thinking about actually replaying someone that you're in love with, making love to somebody else. I never knew how real that shit was. When you love a motherfucker and you find out they really suck the cock on you or fuck the nigga or some shit like that, let me tell you something. That shit is real. Because like I said, it goes back to what? All the extra theatrics that we used to going through with the individual in the bedroom. So if you allow me to come back, and the only reason why I feel as though that you are opposed to allow me to come back, I never looked at you like my woman. I looked at you like a business arrangement. And if you allow me to come back after knowing I fucked somebody else, you looked at me like a financial statement. Then the person that you're in a relationship with, when y'all go through problems, I'm talking about y'all in love, y'all flipping out, y'all upset. The person that you are in a relationship with, the minute they talk to somebody else about what you and them going through, that relationship is done. At least the peace that was once in it. You can still have peace with turmoil sometimes, because at least if you know what's going on, the best thing y'all both can do is try to resolve that situation. But let me explain something to you. If somebody else is in your ear about what's going on in your life, it's over. It's over. It's over. Because we fail to realize when we're upset with people, we over-exaggerate in the description of what they did to us. And what we do, we call our brothers. Ladies. Yo, what up with that nigga? Fuck that nigga. He always doing something. What up with that nigga? I think he fucking with some chick. You ain't even sure the nigga fucking with somebody, but you done told your brother that. And some of my niggas, you call your sister, what up with old girl? I don't fuck with that bitch no more. Why not? She fucking some nigga. You don't even know that. You don't even know that. But because y'all ain't speaking a couple of days, or she might be clearing her head, or ladies, he might be clearing his head. See, a lot of times y'all think niggas is out fucking, niggas is out of town getting a bag. You know why? Because a nigga don't be wanting to hear that bullshit. A lot of times y'all be looking for niggas 3 and 4 days and nigga get 100 grams and get on a bus and get the fuck away from y'all, man. Because we trying to get our mind right and we got to keep that bag up because think about it. Y'all got us in a situation where when we come back, you gonna have your hand out or that's another fucking argument. But then this is the part that booby traps the whole fucking relationship. When y'all work things out, you fail to realize y'all implanted seeds in families and friends' heads about what you said about the person that you are in a relationship with. And you keep forgetting that when you were mad, the description that you gave them was something totally disrespectful. So when y'all make it up and get back together, the first thing family is going to say is, maybe she's in danger. Maybe she's scared of him. Maybe she's poisoning him. Maybe he feels as though that if he leaves, something's going to happen to him. You know, he was just saying about her brothers. Some ladies have been known to tell, yo, my brothers will kill you, you play with me. You know what that man did? He told his moms. He told his brothers, yo, if something happened to me, that bitch probably got me killed because she always talking some shit about if something go down, her brother's going to murder me. Oh, word? So why you keep fucking with her, bro? Your mom's is asking you, baby, why don't you leave that girl alone? Because you was mad, and she was mad, and she was just running her motherfucking mouth. The relationship you in. But then you got to respect the relationship you in too. Let me explain something to you. I'm learning this. If you don't pay attention to your faults will come out flawlessly around someone you love, and you might push them away from you. You cannot be with nobody until you get a control of your faults and your flaws. We all have them. Some flaws come from insecurities of things that happened in the past. That's us destroying our relationship. It has nothing to do with your partner. The more your partner try to love you, the more fearful you get. It's not always the other person. A lot of times, y'all, it's you. Because of some bullshit you went through with some bum bitch, or some bullshit ladies you went through with some hoe ass nigga. I'm not the only one that said they'd rather hurt themselves than let somebody else hurt them. I'm not the only person that feels like that. Appreciate you, China. I'm not the only person that feels like that. I would rather blow my brains out than let you break my heart. See, this is reality. Grown folk shit. Because we're talking about 5 enemies, because everybody always thinks the enemy is someone else. The enemy could be you. That's why a lot of people don't like looking in that mirror. See, a lot of people, my grandfather told me that the mirror was actually like a time portal through another gate hole to your spirit. And my grandfather ain't really know how to articulate it like that. He said, boy, that's a portal to your soul. He said, that's a portal to your soul. Because you notice when you stand in front of that motherfucking mirror and look yourself in the eyes, you can lie to anybody you want to. You can lie to your spouse. You can lie to somebody at your job. You can lie to somebody you just met, but you can't lie to your motherfucking self. That mirror is going to tell you the truth. We are our own enemies sometimes with relationships. First of all, it's been times when I done did shit and I'm like, what the fuck made me do that? Because I said, this is too good to be true. And I hate when people say it to me because we all go through trauma. We all got a homeboy that went through some bullshit over his baby mother. We got a friend that's dead over his baby mother or girlfriend. We all got a homegirl that got her man that beat her up or he in jail. This shit is weirdo shit because of the way we was raised in our hoods. There's no neighborly part because of the lack of communication. Because of the lack of communication and the egos that everybody just carry with themselves. You could be detriment to your own relationship. You could be your own enemy. But then you could be a person that you're in love with that knows you're in love with them and will use that and manipulate that to create some wicked circumstances. Some real wicked circumstances. They'll look you dead in your motherfucking eyes. And instead of treating you like an adult, they treat you like a child. China said some real shit. He said, yo, when I get in my feelings, he said, yo, let me get like about an hour or two, man. Because I told you, when you heated, certain things that come out your mouth, you ain't gonna really mean. It just comes out because you upset. And we was raised differently, man. The slightest increment of disrespect will make a nigga walk away from you, ladies. The slightest increment of disrespect could spoil a whole night. Y'all could be at a club, chilling, having a great time, and you could do something as foolish as, oh, yo, that's the nigga I used to go to school with, and start screaming at the nigga, yo, Terrence, come here. And then the nigga see you, and you walk up and you pull on him, hey, how you doing? I ain't seen you since high school. He kiss you. Then you go to introduce him to us. You could fuck a whole night up like that. Like, what made you so excited to just forget the fact that you here with me? That you want to scream over some motherfucking music to a nigga from high school? What the fuck he did to you? And ladies, you know where y'all fuck up sometime, respectfully? When you ask your man, well, babe, what do you think? Don't ask us what we think. Tell us what you need. Tell us how you feel about a certain situation, because this starts arguments too. Y'all will reverse it. Damn, every time I ask you something, you can't just answer the question. Instead of you making me go through a quiz, tell me what you feel, because I'm going to figure it out right there when you say it. But don't ask me what I think, because if you're asking me what I think, it might not coincide with what you feel, and now you don't even want to have the conversation no more. So if you open up the conversation with something that you want, ladies, you really find out what your man feels about it, because now you ain't got to be worrying or thinking about what the fuck y'all mean. Facts. I don't give a fuck. You want to hear some real shit? My grandmother taught me this. When we talking to y'all about some shit, I don't give a fuck if I'm wrong. Don't be talking to me. I know this shit sounds petty, ladies. Your mouth can make a nigga think you don't care about him. Because when you're upset, your mouth is the epitome to a snake pit. Usually if you let your man vent or just talk about whatever's going on, if you don't say nothing, that'll drive us crazy. That'll drive us crazy. But all that back and forth shit, no, but I'm saying, and then when I'm trying to talk to you, you're raising your volume over my tone. See, now it's like you're coming at me at an aggressive mannerism, and now I got to check you. Like, who the fuck do you think you're talking to? Because unfortunately, we bring our work home to our houses. We bring the co-workers home to our relationships. And the way we interact, because we spend so much time at the workforce, sometimes we bring that shit home. Yo, I'm about to get into this work, y'all. Get your popcorn.
Another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me? It's knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Man, woman, and children. Sun, moon, and stars. Everything exists, has to coexist within. I said, another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me?
I don't think y'all ready for this work. Shout out to Miss Miyagi. She's in the building. Shout out to 050 China Brim. I don't think y'all ready for this work. This is Big Dice 101. And if y'all don't know, I'm Sharon McLeod's son. You heard? Number 3, we're going to be talking about your fucking friends. What the fuck is the definition of a friend? You really want to know if you got a friend? Ask him for something. You really want to know if you got a friend? Tell him you fucked up. You really want to know if you got a friend? Tell him a lie and see if it gets out in the street. You really want to know if you got a friend? How they respect your relationship. You know what was my biggest problem back in the days? My loyalty to my friends. Motherfuckers come to my crib, call my phone. I could be home, my baby mom's crib, a young lady I'm dealing with crib. Yo, son, I need you. I'm coming out. People asking me, where you going? My man need me. Let me tell you something. Your friend ain't going to put you in no motherfucking predicament where you're going to jail or you're going to have to die. Or you're going to have to kill somebody. Your friend is not going to pull you out your motherfucking home to go on no fucking mission because of something they did. Because if your man know you got a woman or you stay with your woman or you don't stay with your woman or you care about a woman and that nigga do some shit with, because I swear to God, it seemed like the nigga that always come get you, get away. He always get away. And then for some reason, this be the nigga that tell on you. And then ironically, that'll be the same nigga trying to fuck your broad. China said some real shit the other day. I feel his pain. I only got one, but I feel his pain. He was like, yo, my baby mom's is dumb. He said, I ain't even know nothing about no motherfucking love until I met this woman. That's the realest shit I heard that man say on YouTube. They always got a saying. Unfortunately, ladies, sometimes the first baby father and unfortunately my niggas, the first baby mother or two, they gonna be stupid. But you know why they stupid? Because you are who you fucking date and you were stupid. People gonna get mad tonight. People gonna get mad tonight. I think about the mind state and the mentality that I had when I met my son mother. That's not how I am today. But something about that mind state of mine, she was attracted to. The hustling, the robberies, the fights, the incarcerations. That shit excited her. The fuck is that? I never heard her say one time, get a job. She would always say things like, yo, you gonna be on the block? We are gonna be at your game room? Or you gonna be at the barbershop? All these places I sold crack and heroin. She never said, yo, go get a job. She never said, what if you die? She never said, what if you go to jail? She used to be like, well, you know, if you get locked up, I'm gonna hold it down, right? Damn. It's like she was planning for me to go to jail. Not planning, but she was just waiting for me to go to jail. Not wanting me to go to jail, but she was insinuating what I was doing, I was going to end up in jail. Not once did she try to stop me. I had guns. She used to hold my guns. I used to go on my roof, bust my gun. She used to come on the roof and bust my gun. It was times I used to go to her crib and she never told me to call my fucking moms and let my mother know I was safe. See, that's what you do when you get around women. Like the person that she was back in the days, she's not that person today. The person I was back in the days, I'm not that person today. For some reason, these YouTube streets be trying to make people look like who they used to be, but I've been past that. I've been evolved from that. That's like the day at the job when the supervisor pulled me to the side. I was like, yo, Jason, what up? He said, yo, let me ask you something, Dice. How old are you again? I said, I'm 51 years old. Miss Miyagi said she didn't care about you. She cared about the lifestyle. And I told y'all this when I was telling my son. When we first met each other, it was because she was one of the most popular girls and I was one of the most popular dudes. It wasn't because we was in love. We ain't even know how to love. But your friends is like cancer in your body. If your doctor tell you, you better cut your motherfucking foot off or that shit is going to spread to your knee, you better cut that fucking foot off. There's some people would be like, nah, I'm going to be all right. And then it goes to your knee. Let me explain something to you. If niggas is still moving like they was moving 20 and 30 years ago, get the fuck away from them. I don't give a fuck who they are. I don't give a fuck what they mean to you. All my niggas right now is I was the last one to get a legal job again. And I had legal jobs like 2 years, but I'm saying the last one to really get a legal job again. Niggas ain't doing that wild shit no more, my nigga. This shit is crazy. Them niggas sending niggas to jail forever. You got them friends that's always telling you they got them better numbers. Them niggas want you in jail. They want you in jail. Because the minute you say, yo, I'll take that for that number, it goes from they want you to jail to y'all want to go to jail. I'm telling y'all right now, it ain't no good place. It took them one time to put some motherfucking cuffs on me. I said, no. This ain't cool. This ain't cool right here. If your friends are still with the mentality that they had 20 and 30 years ago, they will destroy everything you got. Change your fucking phone number. Change your fucking number. Because your friends will have you in a fucked up predicament because some of us are really fucking loyal. But just because you somebody's friend does not mean they yours, man. Motherfuckers don't care about you like you care about them. That's why when I watch Miss Miyagi in China, that nigga's good. And she good. They gonna love each other. I don't know what Miss Miyagi been through, but she got a story to tell. And I know half the shit and most of the shit China been through. I know where he come from. That man happy. That man is happy. I'm telling y'all some real shit. I've never known him to play and be goofy and shit like that. So when I'm seeing him doing this shit, yo, the Superman draw skit, that shit need to go viral. And y'all looked it beautiful, Miss Miyagi. I'm dead ass serious. I'm dead ass serious. I don't know what the name of that movie was. Yo, you had China looking like when that lady put Bobby Brown back together. I don't know the name of that movie. You know what I'm saying? But goddamn, that nigga put, I don't know how y'all got that hat to go with that suit. I'm telling you, the fucking hat went with the suit perfect. And then again, your friend's gonna be jealous of relationships. You know why? Because if you used to be the person that made sure your drunk friend got home every night, and now you got a man and that shit is over, or if you used to be the nigga that made sure your drunk friend get home every night and your chick be like, nah, fuck that nigga, let him get a cab or Uber, they gonna start hating. Motherfucking friends will turn into investigative private reporters and try to sabotage your motherfucking love. Just to get you back to doing the dumb shit that you was doing with them, because ain't nobody fucking with they miserable ass. Keith says, so true. Loyalty and a big heart is scary to be a combination, and I'm shook. He said, I was on a phone call every time my so-called boys did some bullshit, and then they always ask Yak, scary person, into erasing you. Friends. Friends are supposed to give you the best motherfucking information and the best advice. That's what friends are for. Friends are supposed to be there when you need them. And it always ain't got to be about no fucking money. But let me explain something to you. A good conversation could stop somebody from going to jail, killing themselves, or just doing some dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? Because some people, they sip when they get upset. They get to getting with that alcohol. Some people smoke blunts. Some people fuck with powder. Some people fuck with fentanyl. But it could all affect somebody being hurt. And then your friend gonna tell you the truth. If you're moving like a sucker, your friend gonna tell you you're moving like a sucker. And you gotta put your priorities down. And if you really fuck with somebody, if you see they're gonna be detriment to your situation, your relationship, your happiness, your freedom, I don't give a fuck if y'all was cool from public school. Like I tell y'all before, that's your present, that's your past. We're in the present right now, and the person that you with or the person you're trying to be with is supposed to be your future. Niggas ain't got no time to be playing with people. And then friends is going to always want the best for you. They're going to compliment you. If you really want to know you got a friend, tell them you got a new house and look them in their face when you say that. Yo, I just got a new house. If they not as excited or more excited than you, they don't fuck with you. Tell them you got a promotion at your job. Tell them you got a new car. I'm telling you, their face is going to tell you everything. Everything. This one right here we got to get into because this almost happened to me today. Number 4 is your coworkers. Why, if you go through an orientation with a group of people for maybe 3 or 4 days, they become your friends when y'all go to a job? Why? Because someone speaks to you every day or might sit next to you at lunch or might just have a leisurely conversation with you at your same job, passing time and lunch. Why do you think that's your friend? Let me tell you what happened to me today. God is so good. My supervisor pulled me to the side. He was like, yo, Dice, how old is you again, man? I said, I'm 51. Yo, dog, the nigga just looked at me and was like, yo, fuck that. I'm going to put your motherfucking raise in. I'm thinking the nigga calling me for some other shit. He was like, yo, check this out, man. It's no way in hell you 51 years old and you putting boxes together and stacking up pallets quicker than these young boys. He said, you're not waiting your 90 days. I'm going to put your money in right now, man. He said, it won't be on this check, but goddamn it, it'll be on the next one. I give you my word on that. And just grabbed me and gave me £1. Shout out to my guy, Jason, man. Like on some real shit. Shout out to my guy. And he's not black. He ain't black. This dude looked like Willie Allen. The man walked up on me. I said, what the fuck? Because I don't be wanting to talk to nobody. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I got to get that shit out of my motherfucking mind too. That used to fuck me up with my jobs too. That's when I noticed that. I said, maybe the problems with me, with my last jobs was me, with my fucked up attitude. Because it seemed like when a plant operation manager or a supervisor walk up, it feel like I'm talking to a cop or something. And I ain't in no fucking streets. I learned that shit like the nigga walked up on me. I'm like, oh man, like, what the fuck do this nigga want? He was like, Dice, let me ask you something. How old is you again? I said, I'm 51. Why? He was like, fuck that. I'm putting your money in. He said, I'm going to put that shit in right now. It ain't no, I think I had 750, 775 in boxes from 7:30 to 11:30 because they had a big motherfucking order. I put my headphones on and get in the motherfucking zone. Uh-oh, we got one, y'all. Uh-oh. Slade, what's his name? What's his name? No. Hold on. Let me get you now. Let me get you. Boom. God damn, Keish got him before I did. Yo, in the words of China Brim, suck your mother. In the words of China Brim, suck your mother with extra Gleek sauce. I don't even know if I should say with extra Gleek sauce.
You can't play both sides, you niggas gotta choose. Niggas out here being tough until they make the news. Mama said her son ain't hurt nobody. The street said her son was catching plenty bodies. If you accept these charges, then please hold. In every hood, there was a nigga that was tough, and he still told. Like, what I gotta do to make you niggas rhyme? Like, I'm ready to kill when the kind of mind I'm cautious. I'm dealing with more.
Excuse me, y'all. Excuse me to the ladies in the building. Forgive me for my vulgarity. You come in here talking the stupidest shit. You see, that's how the devil works. That's how the devil works. And you got the Gleek sauce coming in. See, that's messed up. You subscribe because this is on subscribers only. So your name is Old Men, whatever the fuck it is. You subscribe to get Gleek sauce on your face. Now you have to change your whole name. You're number 97. 3 more people I block, I'm cash apping somebody. 3 more people I block, one of my members is getting cash apped. That's a fact. I told y'all, when I get to 100, somebody getting cash apped. Shout it out. Shout it out. Old Man Winter. Oh, yeah, cool. I ain't know what the fuck he said. This nigga's crazy, man. But anyway, check out this. The minute my man Jason walked away, 2 people walked up on me and was like, yo, what up, son? I don't know you niggas like that. Y'all work with me, but I don't know you niggas like that because let me explain something to you about your coworkers. I've seen people get fired over this shit in different jobs. I've seen people fight over this shit. Don't never tell nobody what the fuck you getting paid. Pay attention to what I'm saying. Don't you never tell one of your coworkers what your salary is. It's none of their fucking business. I don't give a fuck if you're getting less money than them. It's nothing to be talked about. It's nothing to be talked about. What you mean? Because when they came over to me, yo, F, you know I hit them with the curveball. Yo, dog, you know I threw the curveball at them. They was like, what's that about? It was like, yo, they told me I ain't signed in for the safety meeting. Oh. Looking like Amy Bagawilla. Amy Bagawilla. Like I would tell these dumbass niggas. The nigga said, yo, I just put your raise in. Fuck that. Fuck, I look like telling niggas certain shit, man. You dig what I'm saying? Even though he has the right to do that, I just heard niggas beefing about they ain't get their bread. I wasn't even thinking about the shit. Tell you the truth. I swear to God, I wasn't even thinking about the shit. That's why I say certain shit, if you keep your faith in the Most High, I'm telling you this, man. The desires of your heart, he will reward you with. I know this shit sounds like it's crazy, but it's the truth. You got to keep the faith, though. Through anything and everything. You got to keep the faith. You got to keep praising the Most High. I don't care if you say God, Allah, Buddha, whatever you call for Most High, whatever you're going through, you got to keep praising him. You got to keep praising. You got to keep giving thanks. Like that's why my slogan is another day alive, another day free. And the most important part is like, why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me? People didn't really catch that shit at first. Like on some other shit, like another day alive and another day free. That's 2 blessings. And I ain't gonna never be nobody else but me. That's a fact. I don't give a fuck. If you don't like it, you don't like it. That's just on you because we all are not supposed to be the same. Facts. Facts. Mimi said people have no life. Mount Vernon said jealousy and nosy people are everywhere. Like for real, because me, I know in certain jobs, like it's some weirdos. I be looking at people now, the shit that they be doing, and I said to myself, Dice, you was a weirdo. FTC, sure enough did. Facts. Chief said good things come to those who wait and give abundantly and grateful. That's a fact. See, the bug part is, you know why I know I'm a weirdo? Because I told y'all I worked for the company before, but then I thought about something. Everybody does this. I ain't knocking them. Whatever they do on their lunchtime is what they do on their lunchtime. I don't do none of that shit. I don't smoke before I go to work. This is on my mother's grave. I don't smoke before I go to work. I don't smoke at no lunchtime. I don't smoke on the way back home. That's how I used to do it. I used to smoke a spliff on the way to work, smoke half a spliff at the first lunch break, smoke other half at the second lunch break, and then smoke a spliff on the way back. I do not do none of that shit. I just come home and roll me a spliff and chill. That's a fact. Watch them co-workers too. And on some real shit, ladies, stop letting niggas be friendly. And my niggas, y'all better stop being over friendly with these women. If a woman is over friendly with you, fellas, you have the right to tell them, yo, check this out. This is totally unprofessional, man. The next time I will go, quote unquote, to a supervisor or to human resources, and one of us is going to have to be separated away from each other because I did not come to work to be harassed in no type of way. That's just a simple fact. Ladies, too, because there's some weirdos out here. If you're a coworker, you're supposed to be coming to work with me. Stop going to work talking to everybody about everything. Stop giving people things to know about you that's really none of their fucking business. For real. I don't know what it is. It just seems like people just get to work and just get around people and just get the yabba, 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 yabba. Yo, they be thinking I got Down syndrome. I sit by myself. I eat lunch by myself, put my radio on, watch YouTube or listen to YouTube, and go right back to motherfucking work. I don't like none of you. It's a few of y'all that I know that's the veterans and all that, but I know what I used to do before, and that shit was when I see the shit going on now, I'll be like, Dice, you was a goddamn fool. It's a goddamn fool. And last but not least is your associates, y'all. Some people are putting associates in the same category as friends. Some people are putting associates in the same category as family. You fucking up. Manuel, salute. He said, if you keep depositing in your universal devotional account, the universe will always pay out when you most deserve it. Same thing I just said, facts. As long as you keep your motherfucking faith and keep praising the Most High, all the desires of your heart, you'll be rewarded with. He just said it in another form. That's a fact. People don't really see what's going on YouTube. It's about to be a wave of some real grown shit. I see it coming. I'm gonna prophesize that. It's about to be a wave of some real grown shit coming. I'm telling y'all, if you don't step your content up, the shit is gonna get ugly. Because you're right, it's going to be a group of people that still have their content that's antagonizing and disrespecting each other and all that. All right, cool, let's do it. But it's going to be a real group of people that got something real righteous to offer to people, man. Something informative, something that's going to keep them on fire and keep them on point. It's coming. I'm telling y'all, the shit is coming. I see the shit forming. Dog Soldier, Hank McCoy, I don't know what the fuck China put that hat on, and that shit is like the JD's Revenge, if you ever seen that movie. That shit done turned him into a grown goddamn man. Hank McCoy. Sheep stay sleep. I'm telling you, it's some real Cola James. I'm telling you, it's some real content that people are not listening to, man. Sister Nari, I wish she had a platform. I would support her. I enjoyed the conversation I had with her. For real, we need some grown-ups on fucking YouTube because it's a bunch of people that are of age, but the maturity is not adding up. It's not. It's not. And the shit is sad because it's only us. It's only us. It's only us. I be walking around like China said. I be watching. It's a dude on YouTube that got Down syndrome. A little boy got Down syndrome. He got like 1 million subscribers. This nigga's cooking. It's a gospel lady on here. She had about 523 people. Check this out. About 523 people in that chat on members only. On members only. You can't even type. That should say members only. Yak said, that's why I never waver dice. I stay in my lane. I have the videos that are going and coming back and around, and it needs to be heard. That's a fact. Keith said, age and maturity should go hand in hand, but unfortunately, a lot of times they don't. Our associates, honestly, are pawns. If you know anything about chess, an associate is a pawn, because in a game of chess, a pawn is expendable. They'll do some crazy dummy missions and usually get their head blown off. But if they get through the tactics, at least a pawn can turn into royalty. Can't be the king, but it can be the queen. And that's very fucking powerful on that chessboard. People are indulging too much information, too much trust into associates. People that you have met on passing or people that have been introduced to you probably on some business. It's dangerous right there. It's very, very dangerous right there. People are bringing associates to their homes. My niggas, y'all in the street fucking with a bunch of broads, bringing them to the crib for 2 and 3 weeks knowing you're not going to be with them. You're bringing prostitutes to your house, so you're bringing associates to your home. So check this out. You know what's going to happen, right? One of them women is going to get upset and bring them boogeymen back. I don't care what you know or what you think. Women know boogeymen. I don't know what it is, but women know them boogeymen. Associates. That's your enemies if you don't use them correctly. Because associates are usually using you. Associates are associated with something that's beneficial to each party. That's not a family member. That's not a friend. It's not a friend. That's not a friend. The associate could be a plug. Associate could be a nigga in the hood that you know that you don't even really fuck with like that, but introduce you to somebody else. But because they introduced you to somebody else and got you in a better position to do something that you may want to do, now you calling them your friend? It's not your friend. What you're supposed to do is give them some money for what they did and how they associated you with something, and then you're supposed to go your motherfucking way. Stop making associates friends. Stop bringing associates around your family and friends. They're enemies. Because if they're around you for beneficial rewarding, that means they're for sale. Because if we're just associates, somebody can just walk up on one of the associates that we have and be like, do you know XYZ? Yeah, I know him. Yo, that's your people? Nah, I just know him. I did a little business with him. Oh, word? You know how to get at him? Yeah. What's in it for me? I used to be around them boogeymen. What's in it for me? What I'm going to get out the joke? What I'm going to get out the lick? If I line this shit up, because I don't even fuck with them niggas like that, but I know how the whole shit is set up. Old boy sitting at the door with a gun. They got a shotgun in the living room, but his mom's in the back room. You run in that back room and put that pistol to his mom's head, them niggas gonna cooperate. But what I'm getting out of it, disregard the fact you might clap somebody or they might clap you or you might kill a mother Only thing they're worried about is what they're getting because they're associates, and associates are usually connected because of beneficial pleasures. Beneficial pleasures. Associates want to hang out with you. People that you want to hang out with, you invite them to places. You tell them about certain events that you are going to, or you tell them about certain events that you are planning, or you tell them about certain events that you was thinking about going to, and you was seeing if they had free time for y'all can go. But associates, nah, they're totally different. Once you invite an associate to an event, an associate is at that event trying to catch more people of beneficial reward. A beneficial reward. Learn to know the difference. That person that hooked you up with a mechanic, that ain't your friend. Because if they hooked you up with the mechanic, trust me, the mechanic is going to overcharge you a price. And the price that they overcharge you, that person that hooked you up with the mechanic is going to quote unquote give them something back. And then you'll probably give them something back because you think that you're getting a deal, but you're getting played. That's how associates move. Associates ain't supposed to be around family members. Associates ain't even supposed to be at cookouts. Associates supposed to be in passing, and when quote unquote you need something that person can get you. An associate is someone like, yo, you know who got Louis Vuitton bags for sale that's hot? Let me call a couple of people. That's an associate. Who got the new Montclairs? Who know how to get the new Gooses? Oh, let me call somebody. Those are associates. We are confusing that with friendship. These is facts. These is facts. That shit gonna get you in trouble. Associates are for the benefit. That means an associate is always for fucking sale. I'm gonna let y'all go ahead and watch that motherfucking game. But it's 5 of them. Family, I want y'all to watch. Your relationship, even though you could be the fucking problem in your relationship, so you better do what you can to better it. Your friends. Keep your mouth quiet around them coworkers. It's just like niggas in the street. And stop confusing family and friends with your associates. You are now rocking with the best. Peace.
Another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me? It's knowledge, wisdom, instinct. Man, woman, and children. Sun, moon, and stars. Everything exists has to coexist within. Like I said, another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me?